What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Big Brown Love Sis Reacts. I'm Tomas. This is Tam.
Hi.
And today we are on Batwoman Season 2, Episode 2, Prior Criminal History. So last week we had Javicia's debut as Ryan Wilder on Batwoman. She did amazing. I think I really like her Batwoman so far, and I can't really wait to explore more of her. Kate's jet went down. They didn't find her body, but Ryan found her suit. She had a little connection with Alice, and that Alice's gang killed her mom, and beat her down near to death. She survived, and she wants vengeance on Alice. So that's how they connected that. Alice told her dad about Kate being Batwoman, and it kind of basically broke him. It wasn't her original plan, but it still was just as effective. Mary and Luke are still coming around to, Ryan being Batwoman, but Ryan at the end kind of gave it up for a second. But Mary really wanted her to get back into the suit. But I think they'll be reconnecting, obviously, because she got the kryptonite poison in her shoulder. So, and it was spreading pretty fast. So we got to see where that goes. But yeah, I'm just ready to see what they got in store for us this week. So 4 reactions are available on Patreon, and we're going to get into this.
Now we mustn't wake him.
Picking up a whole rat. What?
I mean, she was cuddling with a dead body. So.
Because bats eat rats, Alice.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
The fact that she's keeping his body in the sewers just so...
My little mouse. Someone, quite literally, crashed our tea party. But she's about to take her party favor.
They was laughing because I called her Santa Fe. I couldn't read that fast, I guess.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat.
That poor rat.
How I wonder where you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky.
What is she doing? Why is she trying to get the bat? Is she trying to get the bats to eat Mouse's body or something?
Yeah.
Up until your brain went splat.
What? I like her song, but I don't know what was going on 2 months ago. Of course, Gotham late at night in the park. 2 weirdos. All in the lady in a cat costume.
Trick or treat. Where's your cash?
I got 3 collection agencies asking me the same thing.
You got an ATM card?
You're just setting yourself up for more disappointment.
You can't rob the poor. Oh, Kate. Oh, wow. That wasn't how I expected to see her back.
Yeah, me either.
They said that's the most Kate you're gonna get for a while. You ain't gonna see her face. But you get the idea.
Thank you!
You're welcome.
And I don't know about your other security guards, but I have been trained in 6 forms of martial arts. So, beating up bad guys won't be a problem.
You were certainly around enough of them. In Blackgate.
Well, what it doesn't say is that I didn't do it.
Why'd you tell the judge you did?
To avoid doing 15 years instead of 18 months.
That's the reality for some people.
Every second you're inside, you're assessing threats, trying to figure out who's dangerous. You get real good at reading people. Faces can tell you a lot.
And what does mine tell you?
Really? You gonna be a douche?
That I'm not getting this job.
He's a dickbag.
This ambush comes after the Crow's own Jacob Kane forged an alliance with the Bat. This shocking footage has sparked anger among Gotham citizens.
Yeah, Jacob. Now it hit different than it's your daughter, huh? Now you feel like an idiot and you look like an idiot on TV.
And he can recognize the bottom of her face now. Yeah.
She was your sister. She never told you?
Please, like Kate would ever trust me with a secret.
Oh, she playing it
How
off?
could you not know? You two spent nearly every day together. You were her associate.
Assistant.
Oh,
and it looks
they're
like
trying to figure out who on them.
From both of us.
We know she didn't work alone. Who were her other friends? People she was close to?
Your other daughter?
Just looking into any possible enemies.
You mean other than every agent in this building, right? Or maybe just the ones that lured her into a trap. Tried to dive down on the 50-yard line.
Go ahead, Luke.
Too bad she didn't have someone who loved her watching her back.
Damn. Damn.
I think we're done here.
Yeah, I think that's a wise choice.
Yeah.
Luke talking that shit.
He wasn't holding anything back. She mad, big mad.
Oh,
Didn't even spare her a glance.
Luke had a nerve.
Quiet for months about who Batwoman really was.
It wasn't my secret to tell.
No, just your secret to keep.
Yeah.
Can't imagine Kate would
What's my
trust you with the
secret to her?
contents of her safe and not trust you with everything else. You really fooled me.
I mean,
And you really fooled Kate that you loved her.
Right. You can't be mad because Kate trusted somebody else. You didn't give Kate that opportunity to do that. So
Right.
I'm sorry. Obviously, Kate didn't feel comfortable enough to tell you. So you can only blame
And you can't take that out on her.
Yeah. You didn't make her comfortable enough to tell you. So that's your problem.
Hey, you got any of this in generic?
Thanks. Don't do the safe.
Really?
You see that?
You robbing a little side store thinking you about to get some money? Oh. He came with the shotty though. Come on, Batwoman. She be getting the Laurel Lance treatment. They be knocking her upside her head.
For real. I would have laid on that floor.
No, I only say that because I've been rewatching season 3 and I'm on 4. Should be getting what? Oh, don't play with me.
There's cameras.
Like you didn't see them running out with a whole
Right.
shotgun. Come on now.
Hey, so. Love the hair.
Sophie must be the one that booked her the first
I figure
time.
we've done this enough times to be on a first name basis. You get demoted. I don't know, C-store robbery seems a little low rent for you.
Funny. I was gonna say it's a step up for you. Got tired of covering for your drug dealing lady friend?
Ex-lady friend.
You were standing over a bloody cashier with your prints on the gun.
Because I was trying to stop it.
Casting yourself as the hero? Now that's new.
Where's their security footage?
Got the security footage. Her story checks out.
Right on the money, sister.
Okay. Sorry for the mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Can I get an
last mistake
apology?
only cost me 18 months of my life and counting.
Piece of advice. If you're always in the wrong place at the wrong time, maybe you should find a new place.
And tell me where that is. Because by my count, I've been brought in for questioning more times for stuff I didn't do than an actual serial killer like Alice has been arrested for stuff she did.
She taking off shit today. But they is in the wrong doing all this questioning. And Ryan's been inconvenienced one too many times, so I don't blame her.
Alice is Beth Kane, isn't she?
Who told you that?
Girl goes missing 16 years ago. Nobody's found.
Ryan's pretty smart. Putting things together pretty quick.
Complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's your sister, too. I mean, does covering up for her run in the family?
That bitch kills my mom. I would never help her.
I'm sorry.
Alice poisoned my mom and me, and then gave us one dose of the antidote. So, My mom died in my arms.
Well, so did hers.
Got something in common now.
Justice for both of our moms.
It ain't that easy. But Ryan's
What's
not gonna
behind
have the
her?
restraint Kate had. So there's a difference. Kate gave Alice chances. Ryan won't.
I know I'm not a doctor, but I am pretty sure there's nothing you can do for him.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's Mouse.
It's Mouse.
Like, she probably put the newspaper on it, showing that Sapphire has something to do with Kate. Because she probably need help taking down that lady, if that's what Alice wants to do. Something about to happen. Nothing good happens in parking lots.
I was just about to say that.
That's where people
Need
get
tissue?
kidnapped. Yeah.
Believe it or not, I'm not here to kill you, Penny Whistle. If I was, I'd just swipe left and delete you. Quite the
Delete,
opposite.
I'm dead.
I'm here to save your life.
Sapphire.
Wait, you didn't actually think Kate's plane crash was a mechanical failure, did you?
That's not exactly Sapphire's MO.
Well, Penny Royal, we all have to step outside
Penny
our
Royal.
comfort zones, grow, expand, do things we would normally never fathom doing, which is why I'm proposing a little supervillain, super spy team up.
I wonder what she did that got Alice so spooked.
Sounds like you're desperate. Kate was the only person who had any sympathy left for you. Now that she's
That's what I just said.
You don't have anyone.
You know what else I don't have? A knife sticking out of me.
She always getting fucked up.
In your back.
Like, I mean, every other episode, somebody doing something to her.
Wait, is he still?
How was he moving?
I don't know.
It's a rat inside him.
What the hell? She stuffed the bats inside of him?
What? I really hate bats.
Yet you had a bat suit on.
Didn't give her where or when, but said the body count would be high.
So, some sort of public event?
The Batwoman event.
Guys,
Yes.
I think I can narrow it down.
Batwoman rally. So we put Julie in the suit. She's worn it before, it fits. You can tell them all to go home.
I think she's too hurt. It's not an option.
I'll do it.
She's had worse.
No.
Way worse.
I did really great my first time in the suit.
Hello? Black?
It's not dark
I think
outside.
that she knows
So,
that. And what? You put her on top of a 20-story building, people will be focused on the suit, not the person in it. And we're talking what? 20 minutes?
Mary? No.
I think it'll work.
You're out of options and you're out of time.
I mean, if Julia's refusing, they have no choice.
They got the bat. They want the bat, so they gotta give them to them.
Kate?
She like, hold on. He like, I ain't my daughter. He mad. Oh, now he back on his Batwoman.
I need to get out of here immediately.
No,
Y'all
that
get out of
doesn't
here
mean.
immediately.
Your lives
Woo!
are in danger.
Your lives are in danger. Woo! They really don't care. Maybe they can't
Got
hear.
them fooled. But not me. I don't know who you are, but you're not Batwoman. What exactly are you doing in my sister's hand-me-downs?
She wants revenge.
The one thing she wouldn't do.
And my sister's hand-me-downs.
I get what she took away from you, but Batwoman does not kill.
Well, like you said, I'm not Batwoman.
I cannot let you do this.
Y'all can't just be flipping sides with that, though. Can't be Batwoman 1 second and I say I'm not Batwoman.
Ryan!
Better pick a side.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. The
Bulletproof.
suit's for real.
Like, well, it ain't cosplay.
Kate's dad about to get two with one stone.
You can't seriously be okay with this.
You know what I'm really not okay with? Everybody just expecting me to get over the fact that Alice killed my mom. And maybe if Kate would have done what Ryan's trying to do, she'd still be alive.
You willing to bet Kate's legacy on that?
Ooh. Good thing she pulled her arm away first.
We're just getting started.
That's some type of Sonic thing. She says she hates bats.
It appears we're under attack from bats.
You don't think these are the bats that Alice fed Mouse to?
And they could be the carriers for the toxin that killed him.
They're about to she's about to poison everybody.
Subsonic frequency drawing the bats to the plaza. It must be some kind of transmitter. You gotta get down there.
I'll be there in 1 minute.
No, you gotta make a choice.
Ryan!
Yeah, gotta choose to be the hero. Vendetta's second. The problem is, how is she gonna get, if there was only one cure, what is she gonna do? Is her blood, like, hold the cure now?
No.
How else is she gonna get a sample of the cure? I don't understand.
Relax, Steppy. I've already lost one of my sisters. I'm not about to lose the, only one I have left.
You really believe Kate's dead? You know better than anyone that no body means there's still hope.
Oh. That's your blood. I swiped it from you when Nocturna tried to drain you, so technically it's a re-gift.
It has a cure in it, okay.
You got 3 lanes. Try to stay in one of them.
Oh, give me a break. I can barely get my van to do 40.
Shit, I ain't never driven this fast. Oh boy, we running lights. She's driving like this GTA. Man, we are not in Grand Theft Auto.
Get off the bus now!
No.
Please.
Whoa. You're not kidding me? Are you crazy?
He's supposed to be Crow Shakir, and he getting robbed. She literally is going Grand Theft Auto. Like, what is going on? She robbing people for their buses now and everything. Oh, okay, I see. Trapping them in the bus. That makes sense.
Get down!
That was creative. I'll give her that.
Smart.
Woman?
That man just got out the bus like he didn't
no,
care that he was supposed to. Like he didn't care about defending the bus or nothing.
That's why I said he just got GTA. Take them out that car, they don't give a fucking, they just run off and you rob their car.
I didn't know the whole dry cleaning situation, but I think that burnt bat smell is here to stay. And I was kind of hoping I could be too.
I appreciate everything you did.
But saving multiple lives twice isn't good enough.
We already have a
Small prediction, I think she's about to faint from that kryptonite poisoning.
The city needs hope, Luke. Hell, we all need it. And I saw it today in the face of a young girl who's been told her entire life that hope doesn't exist. Give me a chance.
But Kate Kane was top of her class at one of the most elite military academies in the world. And she still struggled to take down criminals.
Maybe she didn't spend enough time with them. I've been trapped in a life surrounded by criminals. I know how they think, how they act, but most of all, I know how to stop them.
I hope you're right. Because if Alice is planning something big, then the city's gonna need a Batwoman. And honestly, so do I.
Batwoman.
Well, she got married support. I don't know about Luke.
No killing. fine. Until Kate's back.
Come on. I'll show you around. It's my first time giving the tour.
This is my first time giving the tour. She played too much.
It's been a real bat
True, though.
Victory was pulled from the tiny jaws of defeat by our returning champion, Batwoman. But some eyewitnesses report that last night's heroics were courtesy of a new Lady Bat. Is this true? Did the old one just throw in the cowl? What's going on here?
I'm tired of this news anchor. A bat catastrophe. She just throw in the new cowl.
Those diaries. Kate's diaries, right?
Dear Bruce, happy Halloween. A few tricks, one nice treat. Tonight
She should not be reading somebody else's diary.
Scared, but fearless.
I kind of forgot that she used to write in those.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was reading the journal entry for the day. She met
People like her are the hope this city needs.
for Save Ryan. She gonna write to the bat before her, like Kate did.
Never looked good in red.
Put him on. She's mine.
Sapphire?
The desert rose was
Well,
not
now she has the
meant for
handcuffs on.
Gotham. And now your little stunt with that miracle cure has drawn Sapphire's wrath.
Well, that was what I intended. My dear, sweet Tatiana, if you were sent here to kill me, my head would already be in your carry-on on the way back to
Tatiana.
Sapphire will see you die for this.
Maybe. But first she has to see me.
So Alice did this to get her Sapphire's attention, and she wanted to get captured. Interesting. Interesting.
Interesting.
No,
She has
I
no
thought,
idea what she's gonna wake up to. So it's a huge risk.
yeah, and I wonder how she plans on escaping, because I don't think she plans on dying. They're easier deaths than what Sapphire would probably do. This episode was pretty good. I liked it. It gave Ryan the motivation she needed. I still don't think she fully has Luke's support. That will probably come with time and trust, because I don't think Luke was, if I remember correctly, he wasn't too excited about Kate taking on Batman's role anyways. So he had to kind of come around. Mary's all for it. Commander Crow is just going to see her as a fraud. Yeah, so he's back on his probably hunting Batwoman, because he's going to want to know what happened to his daughter. And he's probably going to be like, oh, this new Batwoman shows up as my daughter goes missing. She knows something. So he's going to continue his manhunt on her, I imagine. So that was kind of a way to keep that storyline going.
Mary, she showed a lot of anger this episode that she had put away for a while. It was kind of like Luke finally seeing how she really felt about Alice. And like I think he knew, but he didn't know, as she told him today, and how much she supported Ryan today.
Right. He gets, a little bent out of shape when it comes to his dad's killer. So he should know how she feels about her mom. So, right. I mean, I guess he should know how it feels. But I thought it was a pretty solid episode all around. You just kind of got to see where this story goes with Sapphire and Alice.
Alice put the bats there to draw Sapphire's attention and to see if Kate was really going to come back or not.
I don't understand why.
Or maybe it was like
Sapphire mad. Like, why did the whole bats thing draw Sapphire's attention?
And I don't understand. Why did it was to get Sapphire's attention, and it was either to see if Kate would come back and maybe she's like in hiding, or like Mary said, it was her sick way of therapy.
I don't think she thinks Kate's alive. I think that was pretty much what the conversation with Mary was. Like, I think she thinks Kate's dead. And that's why Mary was like, out of anybody should know that just because you don't find a body doesn't mean you should assume they're dead. Meaning, because they couldn't find Alice's body.
Right.
So that she wasn't dead. So I think she thinks Sapphire killed her. When in reality, Sapphire probably has Kate as a hostage. So you may kind of be right. She may have done that not to lure out Kate, but to get to Sapphire to see if Sapphire has Kate. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, at the beginning of the episode, before she talked with Mary about that, she was trying to kill Sapphire with Alfred's daughter. I forget her name. But she was trying to ally herself with her. But I think that plan shifted when Mary kind of was like, well, maybe she's still alive, and gave her that idea of hope. So we'll see if that's truly what the plan was, and if Kate's alive, but just as a hostage. Because I'm pretty sure Kate has to come back at some point, just probably for an episode to wrap Kate's story up and officially pass the mantle on. I don't know when that's going to be. I don't think they'll do it right away. I mean, at least I didn't think so, but it looks like that might be where they're headed. Not sure. But I imagine she'll be showing up soon.
Definitely gonna miss Kate, but I like this Ryan too.
Yeah, for sure. And they made the transition really smooth. I like how they did it. It's only been a week. Like, we didn't have to do no time jumps. Like, they're filling in gaps pretty clearly. Like, I think they're doing a really excellent job.
I hate how she keeps getting caught at the wrong place in the wrong time.
And that's just a story of being Black. I mean, like, there's so many stories out in the real world where you at the right place at the wrong time. Like, and there's been tons of Black people that have been framed for crimes or over-sentenced for small things, and it just goes to show how unfair the system is. And that's, that extends to Gotham, and it goes to show, it kind of ruins your life. Like, you're now labeled with this
as a criminal.
With this title. So as you see, they have a little scene with her trying to get a job and on an application, and just because she had that criminal record, she couldn't get the job. And it's like Ryan was telling her caseworker, nobody cares that I didn't do it. This is what it said.
She's just a file in her cabinet. That's exactly what she said.
Exactly. You're just now, and you're forced to tell people this truth, even though you paid your debt back to society, even though you didn't do it. They don't really care. You have to tell everybody, and you have to live with this for the rest of your life. And it's not easy. Like, how do you expect someone to move on when you have to constantly bring it up, when you have to constantly be judged? Like, they're judging you based off of, well, one thing, something you didn't do. But even if you did do it, I mean, you're being judged off the worst mistake you've ever made. So how do you expect me to move on and be better and do better when we're setting people up for failure?
Right, and that man that she was going to get a job, that man she was going to get a job with, I don't think she would enjoy working with him in the first place, because just his attitude to her was very disrespectful. So I'm kind of glad she didn't get that job, so she wouldn't have to suffer every day looking at him.
I really like the part where Ryan was writing in her journal, continuing Kate's journal and writing to Kate, as Kate did to Bruce, the former people. Ryan is writing to the former Batwoman, Bat figure, as Kate did. She wrote to her.
At first I didn't like it because I didn't like the idea of her looking through Kate's journal. But after I realized that she was trying to find something about herself
the day that she met Ryan, because Batwoman writes pretty much every day about her day or what somebody meant to her or a moment meant. And, it kind of gave Ryan that connection. So did that girl that she saved from the bus. All it took was just for one person to say, you're my Batwoman, and that's what it is now. She's our Batwoman now. So that's kind of like the moment where it's like, get used to it because she's here to stay. And we didn't touch on the kryptonite poisoning
until she dies.
she ain't gonna die. But she
or until something happens.
Yeah, the only moment that they touched on the kryptonite poison was when she went to the store to get medicine for it. But then other than that, they didn't mention. I half expected her to faint or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
when she was looking at the Batwoman outfit, making the dry cleaner joke.
Yeah, but I'm expecting by like next episodes, they're gonna probably have to deal with the ramifications of that, and I wonder what that's gonna be. And I'm still wondering if it's like more to it as to like why the bullet didn't pierce her. Like, what if it was like some twist and she was like a metahuman or something? Like, what if they added a little
I'd
twist?
really like that twist.
That'd be something cool. Because like, why didn't the bullet pierce her? Like, it pierced her skin, but it didn't go through her. It was supposed to kill her. Why didn't it? I think it would be really cool if they kind of not no crazy metahuman power, like keep it still grounded, but like if she had, I don't know, like incredibly like dense skin, like she's kind of clearly she ain't no Superman, like she ain't deflecting bullets, but like I don't know, just like maybe has thicker skin, like maybe a knife can't cut through her skin or something like that. Maybe it takes something super crazy like kryptonite or something to breach her skin, like make her a little tougher than the last Batwoman. Because Luke brought up a good point. Kate was in the military. She was top of her class. And she
in
was
the top country of military training bases.
And so their whole thing with Ryan is, oh, well, I've been around criminals, but yeah, being around criminals, knowing how they think don't necessarily make you qualified to fight them. I know you have some martial arts training, but that don't make you ready to go up against the top dogs. You know what I mean? So kind of a little iffy on that, but
especially with Sapphira coming, she's gonna need so much more training, and it's not gonna be like just take a week to get where at least Kate was. It's gonna take a while, and she's definitely.
I'm interested to see if they do anything with that. Yeah. But yeah, overall solid episode. But be sure to let us know what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to Patreon.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Yes. Bye.